name is Sharonica, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation. How did that one do?
That was very good. Do just maybe one or two more, okay?
Yeah, do racism go on within the sport of boxing? Absolutely.
Floyd, is there a chance
elaborate on that, Floyd? No, I don't want to elaborate on that because y'all have me out here and making shit look bad for me. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all make it look bad for me because y'all don't make it look bad for me because I write my own checks. So I say what I want to say. I always speak from the heart.
Floyd, with Crawford leaving Top Rank, is it possible that you will work with Crawford and potential future?
I've been telling him for the longest. Not like I've been trying to take him away from Top Rank. You know, if you just look, I'm saying just look at this. Love Terence Crawford. Right after the fight, you know, I called him to congratulate him. And y'all look at Tank. They're like, look what I was able to do with him. I didn't do it by myself. Look what we were able to do together, I should say. You know what I'm saying? With them, with the help of them and his team, we worked together. So I think the Staples Center, what, is 18,000? So even if we do 15,000, that's some hell of a numbers. And Tank is a huge name in the sport of boxing. And it wasn't all for me. I was able to help position him, me, Al, Leonard, all of us together. His team that works with him on a daily basis, we work together. And we had a game plan. You always gotta have a game plan. And then a lot of times, the media, y'all be like, well, what's the game plan? When he go out there, what's the game plan? I ain't gonna tell y'all the fucking game plan. So what an opponent can go home and say, oh, that's the game plan, well, I'm gonna do something different. So what I used to do is always give y'all a bullshit game plan. Tell y'all what I want to tell y'all. We're never gonna tell y'all the game plan.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So you heard right there, Floyd Mayweather, arguably the greatest fighter of all time. There he is saying that he would love to work with the current pound for pound best fighter in the world today, Terence Crawford. Floyd Mayweather, in that interview, he gave an example of how successful and how big of a star Tank Davis has become under the PBC and the Floyd Mayweather banner. And Floyd is saying that if Crawford was with him, he could see him having that same type of success. Listen, guys, I mean, if you compare Tank to Terence Crawford, what do they have in common? They're both known for knockouts, getting consecutive knockouts. So can you guys imagine if Crawford would have signed with PBC 5 years ago, if he would have been under Floyd Mayweather 5 years ago, there's no doubt about it, he would be one of the biggest stars, if not the biggest star, in the sport of boxing today. But it's certainly not too late. It's certainly not too late. Terence Crawford, once again, he just got the biggest knockout of his career at the welterweight division, knocking out PBC fighter Shawn Porter. Now Terence Crawford, fortunately, is a free agent. And he has a lot more options than he had before he knocked out or before he stopped Shawn Porter. So yeah, he can go ahead, he can work with PBC, he can work with DAZN, just like Canelo Alvarez is doing right now. Gives Terence Crawford a lot more options. But it's better late than never, and I think if Terence Crawford was working with Floyd Mayweather, it would do wonders for Terence Crawford's career. Right now, Terence Crawford, he has many options. He has the Virgil Ortiz fight, which is a huge fight. He has the Josh Taylor fight, which is the undisputed champion at 140. He also has the options to move up to 154 and fight the winner of Charlo versus Castaño, which would be a massive game changer if he were to go up to that division, especially if he could win. And then you have the Errol Spence fight, which I truly believe Errol Spence, he will go ahead and announce the Terence Crawford fight, assuming he gets past Ugas, which there's no guarantee he'll beat Ugas, but I believe this is when Errol Spence will call out Terence Crawford and say that's the only fight he wants next for undisputed. We know when it comes to Terence Crawford possibly working with PBC or Floyd Mayweather, Keith Thurman has already showed somewhat of an interest to fight Terence Crawford. I've already told you guys, now when it comes to Keith Thurman, he really has nothing to lose when it comes to getting in the ring with the top, most dangerous welterweights, Errol Spence or Terence Crawford. He has to get in the ring with one of these dangerous guys to just get back in the position that he was in before. But now he's fighting against Mario Barrios, which is not a guaranteed win. I'm really looking forward to watching this fight. It's a crossroads type of fight. So at the end of the day, when it comes to Terence Crawford, I'm really hoping that he is going to take advantage of being a free agent, and it's going to benefit him. He's going to start finally reaping the benefits that he deserves. Because once again, when you have a fighter out there that's not only the best fighter in the world, but he is constantly going after the best competition in the sport, he should definitely be rewarded with the best opponents in the ring and the best accolades to go with it. Now, the fact that Terence Crawford said there's no way he would go back to Top Rank just to possibly make an Errol Spence fight, because Terence, he said right in front of Bob Arum's face, if you couldn't make the fight when I was signed with you, how are you going to be able to make it when I'm not signed with you? So to me, that's a great indication that Terence Crawford is definitely looking forward to working with PBC just to make the Errol Spence fight, assuming Errol Spence can get past your Dennis Ugas. Let's see how it all plays out. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodkey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
My name is Chris, and I'm all the way here from Anchorage, Alaska at Scalp Carolinas, and I'm here for my second treatment of SMP. Well, I was sitting at home one day and going over my Facebook page, and they have different, like advertisements popping up, and I saw one for SMP, and I saw some pictures of some guys, a before and after, and I was looking at that, and it caught my attention, so I Googled it. SMP, nothing showed up in my area. So, I did a little more research, and all of a sudden, Scalp Carolinas popped up in the web browser. So I started watching his videos and seeing all the reaction from all the other people. We talked on the phone, we made appointments and everything. I sent him pictures, and he looked at them, and I was like, can you fix this? And, he pretty much said, no problem. My first session, he made me feel extremely comfortable. It was almost like I was talking to family. He started, and during the whole treatment, we talked and, about our families and our life, and, and things that he does and things that I do. And before I know it, the first session was over. When you see someone doing something that they love, as much as I see Enoch Glover love what he does, it shows in his work. I wouldn't point anyone in any other direction but here to North Carolina, Scalp Carolinas, to get this done.